Hello, class two. Welcome to your lesson on division. Now, this is not a new skill. This is something we've already done. So let your parents go and make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee whilst you have a watch of this. Okay. So what we're going to be doing today is recapping the two methods for division that we have already learned. So the two methods are grouping and sharing. So we're going to start off with the sharing method. So let's start off with some smaller numbers. So if we had 10 sweets, we shared them between two people. In fact, what I'm going to do is use some objects in the kitchen to help with this. So I've got, now don't tell anyone, but I have got pasta. Let's count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bits of pasta. Now, as I am very kind, I'm going to be sharing those 10 bits of pasta between two people. So I'm looking at this number here. This number is telling me how many people there are, how many groups I need. Okay, and just like we did in class, we share them out and we need to make sure they're shared out equally. I wonder if you can predict how many pieces everyone will have. Okay, so with this method, we want to be looking at one of the groups. So each group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. Okay, if you are faced with a division that's a little bit more challenging, which requires a remainder, this is what it will look like. Year ones in particular, I'm not looking for you to be able to use remainders today. So let's say I had 13 divided by 2. So again, let's use the pasta. Choose the pasta. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits so far. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bits. 11, 12, 13 bits of pasta. Share those again because I'm very kind between myself and somebody else. And we need to make sure that as we're sharing them out, we are giving everyone the same amount, an equal amount. Should have done my circles bigger. That's the sort of thing I would have said to you. Okay. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've reached a point where both groups are equal. I've still got one more to share out. If I just add it into one group here, the groups will no longer be equal. So my answer, my piece of pasta, which can't go into a group because it won't be equal, my piece of pasta is going to stay on the side here. So that's going to now be my remainder. So I've got, in each group, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remainder, instead of writing the whole word remainder, we can do R1. Like I say, this is the sort of thing that I'd expect some of the year twos to be doing with the remainder. But for the year ones, just sticking with numbers that divide equally. Okay, right, now moving on to our grouping method. So slightly different this time. So if in fact, I'll show you that with the same calculation, 10 divided by 2. We know what the answer is, but let's focus on how we get there. So this time, what we're going to do is start off with the 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, looking at this number here, we're going to, that is going to tell us how many we need in each group. So it's like when I ask you to go into groups, I might say to you, can you get yourselves into groups of 2? So let's put the pasta into groups of 2. So looking at how many groups we have, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal groups. Okay, so what you need to be careful of, I've seen some of you do it before, is that because we've practiced by doing it in twos, and that doesn't mean that every division we need to put into groups of 2. It all depends on that divisor there. So if it was 15 divided by 5, what would we put them in groups of? Okay, hopefully we'll get the same answer. So I'm going to count out my 15 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so hopefully in answer to my question you recognise that this time I'm going to put them into groups of 5. Again, looking at the divisor there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put them into a group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put them into a group. Oh, without your pasta escaping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many groups do we have? 1, 2, 3 equal groups. Okay, now it is your turn. You might even decide that you want to use things around your house to help you with your dividing and your sharing. Obviously, be careful with what you're using. Make sure you've asked your parents' permission first. I'm going to have to go and wash my pasta now because otherwise I'll be in trouble. Your questions are on the website for you to calculate. Use either sharing or grouping, and remember they need to be in equal groups. Okay, record this in your learning journal, in your exercise book, and I hope you have a good time.